Hi everybody, it's Music Theory Thursday, and today I wanted to do a little review from what we learned last Thursday of just getting more familiar and better with the notes of the treble clef staff. So we're going to use that website that I showed you last time, musictheory.net, and we're just going to do a few of these together. So I have the helpers on. Remember that the lines of the staff, E, G, B, D, F, and the spaces spell face, F, A, C, E. This note right here is on the space. So we're going to click F. Let's see what's next. What note is that? It's on the line. So we know it's D. There's a space note. So we know that's A. Now what if we take the helpers away? What's that note? Face. That must be E. How about that note? Every good boy does. That must be F. Two more. D. Last one. C. Every good boy does fine are the lines E, G, B, D, F, and the spaces spell face, F, A, C, E. Now that takes us into today's lesson, so we're going to go into the Bitmoji classroom. We're going to talk about what happens above and below the treble clef staff. So there are notes not just in the staff, but also above and below it. And to find out what those notes are, we need to understand ledger lines. Ledger lines are just a way to draw an additional line above and below the staff to indicate those notes that live higher and lower than what we can already see in the staff. So I'm going to draw a treble clef. You can draw one too by going up and then make a little loop and then around like that. And then I draw a little tail on my treble clef. And we're going to make every good boy does fine. Okay, those 5 lines of our treble clef. So we're going to start off underneath. So remember, this note right here is E. Now if we go just underneath it right here, that's the letter before E in the alphabet. Think for a second. What comes before E? D. So that's the note D. Now if I want to continue going below the staff, I need to draw an additional line right here and just kind of continue those lines in the staff just below, underneath. So what's the letter before D in the alphabet? C. So that's the note C. And that's a special note because we call that note middle C. The C that's just below the staff in the treble clef, we call that middle C. Because that's where the center of the piano is, on middle C. Now we can also go above the staff. So remember the top line of the staff. Every good boy does fine. So that's F. We can go up here just above the line. That's the letter after F in the alphabet. That's G. So this is the note G. And then if we continue the staff up above, we draw a line like that, and we put a note on that line up above. That's because there's not a letter after G in our musical alphabet. Remember, it's just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So we have to start over. So the first letter of the alphabet is A, and that's the note A up above the staff. I hope you're getting better understanding the notes of the staff And I will see everybody next week. Have a great weekend.